if you are a young guy, you probably have gone through or going through a phase where you see so many male self-improvement videos, many of them about how to be more confident, how to be an alpha male, how to be, insert here, you get the gist. Now, this community, and I think people in general are really identified with this concept of let's get more confident. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about why confidence does not exist and why it's actually better to see through this illusion, and by doing so, you will learn to feel more confident. This is a crazy paradox, guys, so stay tuned. Let's dive right into it. So, let's talk about what confidence actually is. Confidence, or what you feel like confidence is just a bundle of sensations, right? At the core of it, it's just a bundle of sensations. If you don't believe me, start practicing meditation, start inquiring into the content of confidence. When you feel confident, where does it feel like in the body? You might notice certain sensations. When you feel less confident, you might notice other sensations. So there's a relative truth to the sensations, and now you are labeling something as these set of sensations equals confidence, these set of sensations doesn't equal confidence. That's fine to understand at a relative level, but what's the issue here? Well, the issue is that if we lose some of these sensations we're feeling, we start to feel bad, we start to beat ourselves up, we start to say, oh, I'm not confident anymore, because we're no longer meeting an arbitrary definition for what confidence is. And this isn't good, because now it's affecting us, it's affecting our state. In fact, the sensations probably get worse. Now to notice, if you do this, if you are in the cycle or pattern, the sensations get worse. So that's the first thing, which is to realize that it's just a bundle of sensations. Now, any sort of sensations, they're impermanent, they come and go. They're not as real as we feel like they are. But when we label things, when we abstract things out into identity of, oh, I am confident, I am not confident, they become stronger, they have a stronger grip over you, they have a tighter grip over you, and suddenly you feel less confident if you don't meet your arbitrary definition or standard. So that's the first thing. You got to realize that any sensation is impermanent, so it comes and goes. Start to notice this with any sensation in your life. You can notice this with painful sensations, and this is a great doorway into gaining some insight or clarity into what makes up these sensations. You notice that they are like clouds. They're very wispy. They come and go. They're not as solid as we feel like they are. So just notice confidence is a set of sensations. You aren't more confident. Confidence just arises. The feeling of confidence just arises as sensations. Let me see what I wrote here. It's important to take ourselves out of the equation here. As when we feel like we are the ones that are confident, we feel importance from it. Consequently, when we have the absence of it, we also have our self-image tarnished. Many people avoid situations so their self-image isn't tarnished by losing those things they are so attached to. If you studied Buddhism, meditation, anything like that, you'll know about attachment. When we are attached to things and we don't get what we want, we suffer. It sucks. And the problem right now is the male self-improvement community. A lot of it has been predicated on this image of trying to achieve, trying to get something, trying to have or build a self-image of who you are. But to become or to feel confident in any situation, we have to accept that sometimes we aren't going to come across or even feel confident. Sometimes we're going to feel anxious. Sometimes we're going to feel bad. But if we can acknowledge that, if we can accept that, if we cannot resist what is coming up, that's going to be groundbreaking. That's something I realized, is just accepting myself. And when I'm around people and I'm just really anxious, just accept that. Just accept they might not like me. That's okay. Now you're giving yourself space. Now you're opening yourself up. Now you're relaxing yourself. Instead of putting pressure on, you take more pressure off. That's so powerful. The next thing is, do you need to gain more experiences to do something or feel confident in doing something? Often in social situations, our mind makes us feel like we need to be better, know something, or figure something out so we can improve of ourselves enough to talk to the person we're nervous to talk to, such as the cute girl or guy, if you're a girl watching this video. But ask yourself, do you actually need to figure out how to speak? Or does speaking just happen? You've been doing it your whole life. There's no reason to doubt yourself. And if you do doubt yourself, just accept you're doubting yourself. If you freeze up, just accept, I've frozen up. And just laugh at yourself for that. And if you can't do that, just accept that you can't do that right now. It's paradoxical. But the more we can accept, the more space we're giving ourselves, and then the negative emotions start to disappear. So, just in summary, ask yourself, does confidence even exist? Or is it just a feeling of sensations? At least, at a relative level, there's some truth to saying, this guy looks more confident, this guy doesn't look more confident. There's some truth to that, I'm not saying there isn't. But at the absolute level, confidence is really just a measure, is a bundle of sensations. And I think it's important to let go of needing to measure it. Because the more you try to measure and make sure you are confident, the less accepting you'll be of yourself, which conversely lowers the level of trust you have with yourself, aka confidence that you have. Crazy paradox, right? Crazy paradox. So if you enjoyed this video, if you have experienced this yourself, or maybe you are just a bit unsure about some of the things I've said in this video, shoot me a message below. I'm also open to having calls with people, chatting. So yeah, I'll post my link below, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me your thoughts below, because I'm really curious about your experiences, guys. If you resonate, yeah, let me know, guys.